Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. Tackle, but first down.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Badgers come to the line with 1st and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Badgers. This passing game is still on fire. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. All know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the toss play now, running left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
On the set.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense cannot be stopped.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Hand off to the single back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Badgers will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Toss play to the running back going left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a 1st and 10 play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Touchdown, Badgers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
Get set.
Handoff heading left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And tackled after a small pickup there. Important third down play coming up.
Here we go.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. offense will keep it on the ground here. In the clear at the 25. Tough running there. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Got it.
And the Badgers looking to cash in this red zone trip. In a scramble. He eludes the rush. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to...
What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Okay.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Down.
It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And it falls incomplete. Second and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the ground.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. It's a toss play to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks at it.
Receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He stays alive. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Second down and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Jones. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on 4th down.
Let's go.
Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA.